Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Hello, little learners. Welcome back to our learning space. I'm so grateful that you made it back today. I'm also feeling a little bit alert. Can you tell I'm excited? Alert is a feeling word that means you're ready for whatever's going to come next. If you're feeling alert, your face might look like this. But maybe you woke up this morning and you didn't get enough rest. And you're yawning and you're so tired. If you're tired, your face might look like this. I'm going to draw it here. Look at that big yawn and those bags under your eyes. Now you already know how I like to check how I'm feeling, and that's by looking in the mirror. Now we've been playing a game where I'm showing you pictures of animals, and we're going to try to guess their beginning sound. So I have 3 more for you today. Let's see. Oh, these are some good animals. Look at this one. Do you know what this animal is? It's a moose. Moose. Think about that first sound, or the letter in red. Here's the next one. You might not recognize this one. It's a mule. Mule. What letter does mule start with? This is my favorite picture. Look at this one. It's a monkey. Monkey, look at his face. Doesn't he look so funny? Now, do you recognize what letter these start with? That's right, the letter M. So let's get our letter M there and see how we're feeling today. I already know how I'm feeling. Now it's time for you to point to the picture on your screen that matches how you're feeling.
Can you point to the picture that shows how you're feeling? If you don't see a picture that matches how you're feeling, say you're feeling out loud. If you're having a strong feeling like scared, sad, or angry, take belly breaths. That might help calm your body down.
Now, I love that you check your feelings. That helps you learn. Remember, you should check throughout the day and check in on those around you. Now, we have a special friend today. His name is Garrett. See? G for Garrett. Can we say hi to Garrett? Hi, Garrett. Look at how lovely Garrett is wrapped in his blanket. Garrett is not very old, is he? I wonder how he's feeling. How can we find out? That's right, we look at his face for clues. Let's do that together. Now, Garrett's eyes are wide. I can't really see his mouth, but smiling, not so much, but his hands are right on his face, and he's looking directly at something. I wonder how he's feeling. If you think that Garrett is feeling astounded with what he's seeing, and his eyes are focused, make an astounded face like this. Ooh. If you think that Garrett is feeling tired, make a tired face like this. Oh. Let me take a look. Ooh, I see a lot of astounded faces. Garrett, we think you're feeling astounded in this picture, probably by the whole wide world around you. Thank you so much for sharing your story. And I'd love to share your story, boys and girls. Don't forget to ask a parent, a family member, or a teacher to send it to the address below. Ooh, you know what that means. It's time to check our plan for the day. So let's see. We did our emotional check-in where we checked in on our feelings. We did our weekly investigation. Now, do you remember what we're learning about this week? That's right, pets. Pets are a special kind of animal that humans keep in their home. And then it's going to be time to sing our goodbye song. And I have a whole new song for us to sing. Now, before we move on to our intentional message and focus our work together, I have a movement card that we're going to do together. Ooh, this one is going to require that I stand up. It's going to turn over and see a letter with a movement. Are you ready? Da 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 da. B. B for balance. Balance on one foot. Oh, this one can be a little bit hard when you're 4 or 5 years old. I'm going to try it too. Let me stand up. Let me pick my favorite foot to balance on. I'm going to balance on this one. Ready? Let's balance for 3 seconds. I like to have my arms out like this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I was a little wobbly, were you? Let's walk over to our intentional message. All right, let's see. It says some animals are pets. A pet is an animal that lives with people. That's right. Some animals can be pets and some can't. I wonder, could a hippo be a pet? Could they live with people? People keep pets for companionship and protection. Companionship is a big word that means friendship. Pets and humans like to be together. Pets need a lot of attention and care. That's true. We've been talking to our special friend Cuddles. He's a pet in a special human home. Let's ask Cuddles how he's feeling today. Oh, Cuddles! Cuddles, come on out. Hi, Cuddles. How are you today? Good, Miss Laura. I have a special joke for you. Oh, goodness, I love your jokes. What's your joke? What did one flea say to another? One flea say to another. Can't think of it. Should we take a dog or should we walk? Oh, that's a good one, Cuddles. I always love your jokes. Now, yesterday we got to do a pet goldfish craft. Do you remember? Today we're going to do a special challenge in our video. We're going to learn all about how to make a pet using marshmallows. Doesn't that sound fun? I wonder what kind of pet our song is going to be about today. Let me put you down and I'll give you some clues. This special pet that our song is about likes to hop. This special pet that our song is going to be about starts with the letter R and likes to munch on carrots. Have you figured it out? Yes, it's a rabbit. A rabbit can be a special pet. Let me get my pointer and we'll sing our special song together. It goes like this. Have you ever seen a rabbit, a rabbit, a rabbit? Have you ever seen a rabbit that hops in a field? It hops this way and that way and that way and this way. Have you ever seen a rabbit that hops in a field? We have time to sing it one more time together. Are you ready? Have you ever seen a rabbit, a rabbit, a rabbit? Have you ever seen a rabbit that hops in a field? It hops this way and that way and that way and this way. Have you ever seen a rabbit that hops in a field? Oh, really good. Thank you so much for singing with me. Now in today's video, we have a special challenge for you. You can make a rabbit if you like. We're going to see what that means. Let's watch together.
Let's do a STEM challenge in preschool. To make your marshmallow pet, you'll need toothpicks, mini marshmallows, and paper or pencil to document your learning. Here are the rules. You can only use 15 toothpicks and 20 marshmallows, and your pet has to be able to stand on its own.
Every good scientist starts off with a plan. Here's my plan. First, I'm going to write my name, Miss Lara. Then I'm going to draw a picture that shows the design I want to create. I started off by drawing a dog. I think that's what I want to make. First the head, then the body. And then I thought, oh, it has to stand up, so it's going to need feet. I might need 2 marshmallows to make it stand up. I was confused about how I might make the body, so I did a separate drawing to experiment and see what I might try. Scientists do that all the time. Okay, here we go, giving it our first shot. I decided to try to make the body that I drew using 2 triangles connected by 1 toothpick. I started to get a little worried because, as you can see, it fell over. But I kept trying. A good scientist keeps trying until they solve the problem. I was so nervous. Is it gonna stand up? I had to play with balance a little bit and move the legs a little further apart to make it stand up. Then I tried to add the head, but it kept drooping down, so I decided to modify or change my plan and make it a dog that is eating out of its bowl. And here's the finished product. I got it to have 4 legs, 1 body, and 1 head, kind of drooping down. Next time, I think I'll try a snake. Good scientists always end with a question. I have 2. What could we change about our plan to improve for next time? And what other animals might we be able to make? I hope you give today's STEM challenge a try. And remember, boys and girls, you can learn all about science in the books around you and on the books on the Sora app. Ooh, that means it's time to check our schedule and see what we accomplished today. So let's see. We did our emotional check-in. Very important. Remember that you do that throughout the day. We did our weekly investigation. We're learning about pets and doing all kinds of fun activities with pets. And now it's going to be time to sing our goodbye song. Are you ready to do that together? Here we go. It goes like this. A, B, see you later. D, E, F, G, I'm gonna miss ya. H, I have to go now. J, K, bye-bye now. L, M, N, O, I had a good time. P, Q, R, you gonna miss me. S, T, you are my best friend. V, W, X, Y, Z. I hope you had a really good time today learning about pets. Miss Lara sends you a really big squeeze and a big smooch, mwah, and reminds you to read, to play, and to enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye, my friends.
Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun.